I am not a fanboy. You should go buy the DJI Action 4. Just kidding. GoPro Hero 12. We're going to go talk about one of the main features of this device that's new for the GoPro is the ability to connect your Bluetooth microphone to this wirelessly within the camera itself. Very new to GoPro, very new to, well, the DJI Pocket 2 had that ability, but they gave you a microphone on that deal. Let's watch what I did outside first. Hear the audio. You can tell whether it's better or not better, if the media mod sounds better by itself, or it all sounds bad. And some of the weird things I found along the way there were just kind of what I expected. So watch it, we'll talk. So what I want to know is this working? Is this one working, or is it coming through the media mod? Today we're doing a test right now, audio test. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I gotta remind myself what I'm doing. I got the Apple Airbuds Pro 2 in my ears, and that's what you're hearing right now with the sound from the GoPro. Right now I'm a little distracted. I stopped by this state park, and the marshal came up to me and said they're looking for a guy running around naked. So maybe this will be a more interesting video than what we think we're going to have. But so if you see a naked guy behind me, let me know. Anyway, so we're going to test out two of them. The Apple's Airbuds Pro 2 and then the Apple Airbuds 3rd generation that I have. I actually thought I lost the 3rd generation. That's why I bought these. And then months and months go by, I found them in one of my bags. It's always nice. It's good to have a spare. That's what I'll use it for. So now I'm going to stop. I'm going to edit from this point forward now. All the audio at this point. Does it sound better than I did before? Well, it should sound better, right? Because the audio coming from the buds is kind of tinny. It's not good. It's like the cheap microphone you would buy or not even use. So hopefully this sounds a little bit better right now that I'm using this. Maybe not. It's not a very pretty day to hear today. It's been rainy, like on the East Coast, a lot from the tropical storm that came through, and now it's just the remnants of it. But yeah, the other audio that I'll switch to here in a minute, because like again, when you do the audio, you got two layers. I have the media mod on for the 12, so that's what I'm be using for that. Like that way, I can just turn around. This sounds good. Like any other wireless mic, you can turn around, not worry about which way the direction is pointing. You could do your talk, walk away, and have at it. So it's not going to be a very interesting video of beautiful scenery unless we get the naked guy in the background. Here comes the ranger. He's the one that's looking for the guy. So I'll go ahead now and I'm going to switch to the media mod and we'll go with that. And we'll look at the media mod and determine whether or not this sounds better. I'll take these out. So maybe this sounds better. I've heard from different reviewers it's a little bit improved, so a little bit's better than nothing. All right, let me go ahead and switch to the other earbuds. And also, by the way, I tried transparency mode and I tried noise cancellation, and it all sounds the same. The mic is the mic. It doesn't mess with the ear stuff, so don't think that's going to be any different. All right, now we have the Apple Airbuds 3rd generation connected. Does this sound any different than the Pro? Basically, are we looking at a different microphone within the buds, or is it the same microphone Apple puts in both? I don't know. So we'll see what it sounds like right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll go ahead and edit this with the same edit I put on the other one. We'll dump it on this one now. All right, so this is the edited version of the audio for the Airbuds 3rd generation. How does it sound? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have a video coming out shortly, and I sold something to get something else, but that video is coming out soon. This is the Jeep. Again, so far, if you watch my channel, you know I bought a Jeep Wrangler 4xe. One of the things I did to the Jeep was I put this on recently. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but now I absolutely love it. I'll put, Dan, if you're interested, I put it in the description below of what it is. But it kind of helps prevent, of course, rock chips right here. But when rocks hit, they'll deflect up and hopefully make it over the top without bouncing along here, then cracking the windshield. So hopefully it's enough angle right here that deflects it up and over. Thing is, all right, so the earbuds are out of my ears. They're over here. They're not in my ears. Now, what Apple does, right, when you put these things in your ear, they actually work. But when you take them out, they turn off. So what I want to know is this working? Is this one working? Or is it coming through the media mod? Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Hello, can you hear me? Did it come through this? Did you wear it like a butt? This is weird. All right, guys, what'd you think? I can make the audio sound better from the earbuds. So these are the threes, and this is the Pro. If you don't know about Apple Buds, they look pretty much the same, except the Pro's got the ability to have noise cancellation and transparency mode where you can hear stuff around you, and they sound really, really good. These buds here. These seem to cut out a little bit more than these. So when I turned my head or something, it lost signal for a half a second and kind of sounded kind of weird, and then it caught back up. These probably have a newer technology in here where it holds the signal better. Maybe it's newer Bluetooth, and it seemed not to drop the audio as much. Sound quality, they're close, maybe a little bit better on the Pros. What do you think about editing the audio? Now what I did was just basically dump the footage in Final Cut Pro, and then within the audio you can go and adjust the EQ. So I was able to do that, and it helped out. Got some bass to it, kind of lower some of that tinny sound it has to it. I was saying in the video, when you put your earbuds in your ear, Apple turns them on, or allows the connection to happen to your iPhone or your watch, whatever. And then when you take them out, it stops or pauses the audio, and you put them back in. What GoPro obviously doesn't know is that when you take them out, it has no idea that you took them out. It's always going to work. So you could literally connect your GoPro to your buds and then sit there and hold, but make sure you hold the right one. I don't know which one, left or right audio. I have to see which one it does. I think it's the left one. But sit there and hold the microphone like this and talk to it as if it was a microphone. You can maybe even put it into like some type of foamy so the wind doesn't catch on to it, and use that as a microphone if you wanted to hold it. It's easier to put in your ears, whatever. When it comes to monitoring your audio, I was trying to look at the back of the screen. See back here when I'm talking, you can see like the green lines going across showing you your audio. Is that focusing? What that is, I was trying to see which microphone if it was working or not by looking at the audio. Well, the GoPro records dual audio, so it's recording off the media mod, or if you don't have the media mod on, it's recording off of the front of the GoPro. And it's also recording if it's connected to the Bluetooth. So you're getting both channels like we talked about. So it doesn't, this back here is just the media mod audio picking up. So to wrap up, let's review. What do we determine from this? You can tweak the audio to make it sound okay, decent when it comes to using your buds. Does the media mod sound better? Yeah, I think it does. I think it sounds fuller. And then when you do voice isolation and to cut some of the background noise that the media mod picks up, I think it has a fuller sound than the tinny sound of the earbuds. In a jam and you want to set the GoPro up somewhere and continue to talk to it to tell it what you're doing,
you can make it work and play with the audio, the sound pretty decent. So I don't know if GoPro really designed this feature to be used as a way to get good audio for your GoPro, or they did design it just for voice control over your GoPro. That way you can set it up outside your car or something like that, further away, and tell it to stop recording, that kind of thing. Again, the future looks good down the road as they will improve. Again, I think they'll come up with their own microphone, because why not? Call it a GoPro mic and sell it for $100 probably. And then it would have better audio, and it has very seamless transition between that microphone and then the GoPro. Will they wait for the 13 or something like that to come out with it? Probably. I don't think they'll add it later on, but they'll make it a big feature for the next one. So that's it for this round of GoPro. Yeah, I do like the GoPro, and I do have a surprise coming in the mail, hopefully tomorrow, to make this 12 probably the maximum of what it should be.